Oh, I thought I would do a video since someone asked me something. The topic today is what is the difference between a magician and a witch? Not really much, to be fair. So, a hereditary witch, someone has the lineage in the blood where they can perform magic, miracles, mysteries, workings, without a circle, without anything, just pure thought. A magician has to do a ceremony. Now there is a diversion of the two on this same effect. Is there are those who are hereditary born witches, and those who are hereditary born magicians, where they again do not need to do actual ritual setting. Another fun fact is you can do a ritual without physically doing a ritual. You can do magic without physically doing a ritual. Physically, you can do it all on your psyche, on the astral plane. Okay, I'll do a video later, another time on the astral plane on that. Now there are those who are ceremonial magicians like myself, who are hereditary witches like myself. Now, so with that, it actually makes your workings and whatever you do so much more strong. Where you have that blood, you have that link, you can create things to make change by your simple thought process, by your opening your psyche, tapping into the nature, your surroundings, the moon cycles, the sun cycles, the stars, etc. Tapping into those energies, right? Now you do a ceremonial ritual setting, because you understand there's no such thing as a separation of ritual and ceremonial magic. It's the same. It's the same. So, but I just prefer to say ceremonial. So, say you're a hereditary witch and you do ceremonial magic. Okay. Now, you take it to a whole different ballpark. So, in all reality, there's no real difference. The only real let me explain something. One second. There we go. So when I do a ritual, I meditate. I open my third eye. I have the incense going. If I have a fire like a torch or a brazier going, which is a pot, which is like a small cauldron, if you will. So I have that going. I'll have some chanting in the background going, a mantra. I have a sigil inscribed on my arm, and I have a sigil on the altar itself. A certain atmosphere set, but I'll sit there meditating. Now this is generally the consists of a basic witch, right? Without all the physical alterations. Now, only tool a witch really needs is a fucking athame. That's it. It's all a witch needs. Doesn't even really need that. Okay. Now, doing these ceremonial arts, you're using both aspects. You're doing these spirits. Like myself, I do with the angelic and the Goetia. Okay. It is what it is. I'm more Kabbalistic than anything else. I'm a non-active member of the OTO. Ordo Temple Orientis. Right? So, you can take basic witchcraft, low magic, take it, and put it into a certain setting and make it high magic, make it stronger. So basically a witch does low magic. Okay. So let me explain that. Your magic is about the size of a D cell battery. Okay? Ceremonial magic. Take the D cell battery, throw it out. Connect yourself to a PG&E. No, actually, connect yourself to a car battery that's connected to a Tesla coil. Essentially, that is what ceremonial magic does. That's the type of power you wield, if done effectively and correctly. Right? So, a lot of these arts that ceremonial magicians do, witches, mages, etc., have been long lost forgotten. Your basic primitive witches know about these secrets, but they're scared of them. Right? There are some that just don't want to mess with them. Now, not saying it doesn't work, but a witch is basic. Now, a magician has a little bit more power to him. You mix the two, now you got something different. Now, I was just asked to do a short little video on what the difference is. So, I'm not going to draw this all out. Just thought I would make it brief, make a point, and is what it is. Another point I want to point out too is I'm traditional. I know the history of this and that and other, of all these things. I don't say I know everything, but I know the history and where a lot of these aspects and systems come from. Okay. These ancient Western magic systems work. I understand a lot of people, especially some of my students, don't want to learn these arts. I'm sorry, but it's effective. Basic. Now, I'm not a Satanist. There's a lot of people say I am. Truly, the fact of the matter is, the word Satanist or satanic, basically you are an enemy of the church. Meaning you don't follow and you refuse to acknowledge it. That's all satanic means. Okay. Secondly, the gods or spirits that you call demons were never such. They were jinn. They were spirits. They were gods. Never until the church decided to condemn them for multiple reasons that they once worshipped themselves. Okay. It wasn't until after the time of Zoroastrianism that came into effect. Okay. Another thing, there's not a difference between the angelic and the demonic. It's different wavelengths, different vibrational frequencies. So, let's put it like this way. The angelic is on a higher frequency. Okay. The goetic or demonic is on a lower frequency. This is what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to mesh the two into a marriage. You're trying to mesh the two into one. Become godlike yourself. You're trying to bring a marriage. Bring the high and the low together and evolve. There's no difference between the angelic and the demonic. They're spirits. They just are. They're not at war. They're not any of this. So get away from all that. That's just. I'm not saying like an asshole, but that's just Christian ideology. Just saying. Simple brainwashing. You know. So, if you're a Satanist, which I'm not, but if you are, there is nothing wrong with working with angels. Because to deal with the lower frequencies, you must learn first to deal with the higher frequency. Just with working with Enochian magic, you must work with the higher frequencies to learn these secrets, these techniques, these arts before you deal with the below. Before you start dealing with these lower frequencies. Alright? There is no difference between angelic and demonic. No, it's not. They're just spirits. They're gods. They all have the same goal: to assist us and watch over us. So, with that, I bid you adieu. And I hope this is helpful at some point. I hope someone gets something out of this. That, do as I will. Love shall be the whole of law. 93. Peace out.